Alrighty. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning, and I am coming on live today for your mid-week motivation. And this today's topic is going to be stop second guessing and take action. Um, for those of you all who don't know me on my Instagram, I am Olivia B. Shepherd. I am a business and transformation coach. I like to think of myself as your little motivation fairy. Okay, that's what I tell most of the people I talk to. Like, I'm your motivation fairy, even though I do all of the coaching and all of those other things too. But I like to say I'm your motivation fairy. Okay, so as y'all can see, I'm in my hat today. I'm looking a bit messy because guess what? I'm retired and I don't have to comb my hair if I don't feel like it. And I didn't do that. My husband just asked me, was I going to comb my hair? And I'm like, no, I'm not going to comb my hair. It's going to be how I'm going to do the live today. You don't have to be perfect when you go live. You don't have to be perfect when you are doing whatever. You just have to show up. Okay, so that's one of your lessons. You just have to show up. You don't have to be perfect. So let's get into today's topic. Stop second guessing and take action. So it's the beginning of the year, and I have several clients that I am speaking with behind the scenes, and a few people that I try to mentor. They had told me all last year that they got to do all of these things. We got to do all of these things before they could get ready to start taking action on their projects. And what I don't understand is why I don't see any of the action that they claim that they are ready to take. So I was thinking, so I didn't ask, I was just wondering. I'm still waiting for everybody to get ready to show what they want to show, do what they want to do. I'm literally waiting for all of that to happen. And so one of my clients came to me and said, well, I have to get my mindset right. And I'm like, huh? Well, I don't know if what I'm putting out is going to be good enough. I don't know if I don't know how my website is going to be. I don't see, look, all of that stuff has to go. We are in the second or the third week of, the second week of 2021. And you have been working on these things since 2020. How is your mindset not ready to go live? How is your mindset not ready for you to put out your book? How is your mindset not ready for you to get all of your projects out of the way? Why are you second guessing yourself? Okay, I don't second guess myself when I am doing my lives. Like I said, I see how I just came straight on live. I did not come on live because I needed to get dressed first. So I needed to look pretty first. I long have stopped doing those things. Okay, I never second guess myself anymore because the more you second guess yourself, the longer it will take to get what you got to put out there. The longer it will take. Because you're constantly second guessing your stuff. You're second guessing your website. You're second guessing your book. You're second guessing your Facebook Lives. You're second guessing your YouTube channel. You're second guessing every single thing like you did last year. I got to make sure this is right. I got to make sure I get this stuff together. I got to make sure. No, what you're doing is procrastinating. That's what you're doing. You're procrastinating. And what happens is you're procrastinating so much that then you get frustrated. And for those of us who suffer from mental health issues, we all know how that can be. But you're continually second guessing your products. You're second guessing your website. You're second guessing your podcast. You're second guessing things that you should be taking action on like now. Like now. Everybody, I don't know if everybody is familiar with the Clubhouse right now. And I did my first Clubhouse room last Saturday. None of my friends showed up that were on Clubhouse. I'm just talking about the ones that are on Clubhouse. And none of my coaches didn't show up. Nobody showed up for me. But that did not make me second guess what I was going to put out and say to the people in Clubhouse. I didn't second guess it because you know what? Nobody showed up, so I'm never going to do it again. No, I'm going to actually do another Clubhouse room this Friday or Saturday. And I'm not going to second guess it. And I think what happens is we're too busy focused on what other people think about us. And that has to stop. I like to say the people who don't support us or the people who talk about us are the people who are intimidated by your potential. They're intimidated by your potential. No, they don't support you because they want you to mentally get that through your head that nobody wants to support you that you love. Nobody has intentions of supporting you. That's what the devil wants you to put in your head. That's how anxiety forms. Because the devil wants you to think nobody supports you. So now you second guess yourself. Now you won't do anything. Now you're broke. Because that's another thing. I know tons of people who were ready to make that money this year. Everybody want to be where their money resides, right? But nobody is going to do anything to get there. Nobody's going to do anything to get there. You know, I'm tired. I am absolutely tired. I didn't want to live paycheck to paycheck anymore. So that's why I started taking action. Yes, I suffer from anxiety. I still sometimes second guess myself, but it only lasts a minute. It only lasts a minute. Because I know that I was created to be this person. So I no longer second guess my talents. When I talk to people, and it's funny because when some of my friends always say, you got a story for everything. Yes, because you know why? I've been through everything. And I do have a story for everything. That's why God put me here and kept me here after all of my suicide attempts. He left me here because I needed to come to tell you all what you needed to do. You can stop second guessing yourself. You need to take action on every single thing you wrote down for this year. If it means getting your book out there, get your book out there. If it means getting your podcast out there, get your podcast out there. If it means building your website, get your website out there. What did I tell you all on Monday? I started a t-shirt business. I didn't know anything about t-shirts. I burnt more than a few. I messed up on several things. I even put my website out, and the first day, 2 people came to me and told me it was problems with it. But it didn't stop me from taking action and continuing to put my stuff out there. Because I no longer second guess myself. Second guessing yourself is a form of procrastination. And it will keep you broke. It will keep you stagnant. It would keep you in depression. Because you're not out there. You didn't get these talents by accident. You didn't get these talents or these dreams or these visions by accident. These are things that were put in your head for you to do. Take action on the things that you say you're going to do. Stop second guessing the title of the book. Stop. Well, I don't know how to go live because I don't know what to talk about. Talk about anything. Talk about anything. People are literally getting millions of views for a dog chasing a stick or something. But you're too scared to post on Facebook Live. You're too scared to go live. You're too scared to do a YouTube channel. You're too scared to put your content out there because you're so busy worried about what other people think. I had on a shirt on Monday in my live that said, I'm not for everyone. I know I'm not. And that's fine. So next, those are the people that I don't have to worry about. Those are the people that don't pay my bills. You are never going to be able to please everybody. And if that's what you're waiting on before you get your website together, before you get your podcast together, before you get your website together, if that's what you're waiting on, you are literally going to be sitting there broke and stagnant and depressed. There's no excuse for it. Oh, I'll definitely send it to you, Dr. I will send it to you. I definitely am. I definitely will. Just inbox me your size and a color, and I'll do it for you. Definitely. But see, there you go. If I didn't show up today, nobody would say to me, I want that shirt. You understand that? Because I no longer second guess who I am. I no longer second guess my visions, my dreams. I no longer second guess that. Because I am good at everything. And to go back to that topic before I got off subject, when my friends say that I have a story for everything, because I've done everything also. I used to be a teacher. I do hair. I used to make jewelry. I used to craft those little the lotions and all of that, the chapsticks. Matter of fact, it's so funny. I have on the chapstick that I created. See, I did this. This is my little chapstick line that I had. And you know why y'all don't know about the chapstick line? Do you know why you don't know about this chapstick line? Because I second guessed myself. And I didn't really put it out there. Well, I put it out there, but when people didn't buy from me, or when people didn't support me, or when people didn't like my pages, I stopped doing the chapstick line. All because I let people get in my head, and I also second guess my product. So when people tell me that you can do everything on you, yes, I've done every single thing. I do it all. And this is and let me tell you what happened with this chapstick line. This is something I created by myself. I actually still use it. These are my little tools, my little thingamajigs on it. Guess what happened? When I didn't do it, somebody else did. Okay? When I didn't do it, when I did not take action on my, now I dropped it. On my chapstick line, somebody else did it before me. You know why? Because I didn't take action when I had the chance to. So now if I come out with a chapstick line, people are going to look at me like, oh, now she's copying me, or now she getting into this. No, boo, I was doing this when y'all weren't thinking about it. I literally have pictures of the bracelets that I used to make. I used to have a website of the bath salts that I used to do bath salts, body scrubs. I used to do the creams. I did all of that. But because I second guessed my potential, I didn't put any of that stuff out there. And guess what happened? A whole line of younger girls after me. Now, I did this 4 to 5 years ago, before it was booming. Now, a whole line of younger girls behind me are doing this now. All because I second guessed my potential. And this is what y'all gonna have to stop doing. We are into the second week of the new year. And I still don't see any of my mentees putting out the things that they should be putting out because they're second guessing themselves. But yet you say you don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. Yet you say you want to be a boss. Yet you want to leave your 9 to 5. But you're not putting out any of the things that you need to be putting out to make those things happen. You're going to have to be consistent. You're going to have to stay on top of what you want to do. That's how you take action. So stop second guessing yourselves. If you are in the middle of this week, Wednesday, and you have yet to put out that website, or you have yet to put out your product, or you have yet to go live in a group or make a group. I mean, if you have yet to do this on a Wednesday, what are you waiting on? Who are you waiting for? I just told you what will happen when you don't do what you're supposed to do. I literally created a whole line of products. And I did not put them out. I put them out, but because I was so hurt when people didn't purchase things from me. I was so hurt, especially the people that's supposed to love me and support me. I was so hurt that nobody liked what I put out. But instead of sitting there hurt and being broke, I didn't go research. I didn't go ask people. And that's my conversation about clothes. And I'm going to do that one on Friday, about closed mouths don't get fed. Okay? They don't. If you have something that you want to put out, you need to be asking somebody that has done the same thing you've already done, what you're trying to do. If you want to do a t-shirt business, you need to ask somebody who's done a t-shirt business. If you want to do a Facebook Live, you need to ask somebody how to do a Facebook Live. If you want to do a podcast, you need to ask somebody how to do a podcast. Closed mouths don't get fed. You're going to spend the rest of this year making excuses why you couldn't do what you said you was going to do last year. You're going to make excuses why you ain't got no money to travel and do all the things you see the people on Facebook doing, but yet you haven't put out your products. You can no longer be upset or jealous by people who actually take action. They're not trying to be better than you. We're not, none of us are. We just take action. And it's not an insult to you because yes, I was you. That's the thing. I'm just preaching to you because I was you. I did nothing. I literally had a whole line of products that I could have been selling 3 to 4 years ago. Probably would have been where I needed to be now, but because I did not take action. I didn't take action. That's right. It's time to show up. It is time to show up. You're 2 weeks into the new year. You're 2 weeks into the new year. And I don't see any of the people that I know that I'm talking to. They know who I'm talking to. I haven't seen anything you've done yet in the first 2 weeks of the new year. Because you're second guessing yourself. And that's totally unacceptable. I am not going to tolerate that this year. And if you are friends with me, I'm not tolerating that. We're not doing just the bare minimum to get by this year. I ask everybody, what's your win for on Wednesdays? You know, this is Winning Wednesday. What's your win? So yesterday I posted my win. And the car that, we got for my business wasn't some, elaborate car. But that was a win for me in my business. You know why? Because I took action. For the longest, I never wanted to branch out in my business. I never wanted to step out of my business. I never wanted to step out of my business. I wanted to work in my business because I wanted to micromanage every single solitary thing in the business. So I stayed in the business. Well, now I'm home, retired, because I decided I was ready to take action in my business. I'm not going to call myself a boss lady for nothing. And if you don't show up, if you keep second guessing yourself, you are not going to, you can't even use the boss lady title. I'm sorry, I am going to be a little harsh. Don't use the boss lady title. If you're not showing up for your business, if you're not taking action for your business, I'm going to need you to leave that title alone until you get yourself ready. It is time to take action. Last year should have scared the hell out of everybody. Last year should have been the year that you said, I'm not waiting on no administration to give me money. I am not going to sit up in here and I don't lost my office job. I got to stay home and, do the stuff for my kids. I'm no longer going to be able to depend on my 401k. I'm not going to depend on, what the world is going to do for me. I need to go out here and take action on my talents. You have talents. They were given to you for a reason. They were given to you for a reason. There are things that I can't do that I know other people can do better than me. So I don't do those things. I do what I do. I show up how I show up. And it took me a good bit to get to this place, but I'm here. And there's no going back for me. because I like where I'm at. I like getting up in the morning, not putting on clothes and drinking lattes. That is the life I've dreamed about. That's the life that I'm going to have. Because I stopped second guessing myself and I took action on my projects, in my businesses. And this is what you're going to have to do. So this Wednesday, if you don't take anything else from this video, you just say, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop my Facebook post. I'm going to drop a live. Don't matter about how your back look. Don't worry about getting a Zoom look or whatever. You don't have to have all the fancy things like some of us do with the titles and the names at the top. You don't have to do any of that. I didn't start off like that. But you need to just get out there and do it so people can see you. Stop second guessing yourself and take action. It is time to show up in your business. Stop talking about it. Stop talking about it. How long do you have to prepare before you start your business? And what makes me a little upset too with some of you women, you all will jump into a relationship, no research, no background, no nothing, and y'all in love. But you take it forever to research and do all these things for your business. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. This is the year that you need to fight for you, do what you need to do for yourself and for your business. And it starts today, people. It starts today. It doesn't matter. It starts today. Stop second guessing yourself and take action. Don't worry about what people think about you. Don't worry about if your spouse or your friends or your boyfriend is going to support you. You don't need to worry about those people. I have tons of people in my life that don't support a damn thing I do. But I keep going anyway. I keep showing up anyway. Because what's going to happen? Two things are going to happen. They're going to start talking about you so that everybody else can see what they see in you, which is nothing. Or they'll start coming around. Because now they want to ride your coattail. So don't worry about them. They'll come. They will come. But until then, you make it do with who you do it with. So if you ain't got but one listener, you ain't got but one follower, make it work for that person. That's your audience. Do what you need to do for that person. Stop not showing up. Stop not taking action because you got to align everything up. The only thing you need to be aligning up is your prayers with God. That's all you got to get in line. And for those of you all who do universe work and all that, all that alignment stuff, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's all you need to do. You need to take action, do what you have to do in your business so that you can stop being stagnant and so you can start making money in your business. Period. I'm not taking any more excuses. I took excuses all last year from the people, and they know who they are. But I'm not taking those excuses this year because there's no need for it. Period. Stop second guessing yourself and take action. You don't have to be elaborate to just start. I think, what's the saying? Done is better than perfect. Period. Done is better than perfect. You can perfect things along the way. Remember, I put my website out. I perfected it along the way. I told you the incident about the blog post. I perfected it along the way. My podcast. I perfected it along the way. My t-shirt business. I perfected it along the way. But now I make tons of money off my t-shirts. I get tons of views. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm just here because I want to change that one woman's life. I am here to keep that woman from being who I was. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, my money is going to come. And it has come. And I'm okay with that. But and you're right, Dante, perfectionism, it holds you back. It holds you back. That's just like second guessing yourself. It holds you back. And I'm sorry, but I told y'all once I retired, I wasn't playing no more in my other businesses. I told y'all that, and I meant every word of it. I ain't playing no more in my businesses. I'm sorry, I like my paper. I like it, and I like the latte at home. You know, put a baseball cap on your head, get up when you're ready life. I'm sorry. I like this life. And I don't intend on going back to cleaning. Period. Period. Stop second guessing yourself, people. Take action. Okay? Have a great rest of the Wednesday. I am going to get off because I have other things to do, but, you know, like, what do I have to do today? I do. I have a book coming out in 2 weeks. So, well, I'll try to have it out in 2 weeks, my journal. So it might be later on, probably the 1st of February. So I still have some work to do at my desk. But other than that, I have nothing really much to do. And this is the life I want y'all to have. This is the life y'all can have. Okay? If you stop second guessing yourself and take action. All right? So have a great rest of the Wednesday. I'm always praying for you all. I'm always thinking about you all. And I'm always rooting for you. Okay? Have a great week. I'll see you all Friday. Bye. Thanks for tuning in as well.